Yes, I'm here to provide you some feedback from the field today. But I first of all would like to thank Martin, who gave me the idea yesterday to make a full logo first introduction of myself. So who am I? My name is Thibaut Prud'homme. I'm a 47 years old Frenchie who loves rugby, Allez les Bleus, and Vive le Coq. And I'm a father of two sons, two teenagers, two boys. And I love scuba diving and also riding my old-fashioned scooter. Okay, but more seriously, I'm for 22 years in the IT industry, and I spent almost 8 of the last years in the open source project and basically open source companies. One of them was called Innovance, where I joined in 2011. It was dedicated on the OpenStack area. We are one of the top 10 contributors in this project. And then we have been acquired by one of the major open source players now, which is Red Hat, in 2014, and where I was dealing also with OpenStack, and I work a lot with telcos in the NFV or SDN part of the OpenStack, but as well also OpenShift, the round logo, which is the Kubernetes enterprise product in the Red Hat portfolio, as well as Ansible. And now I joined Wazo 7 months ago as a business development to promote and to find new opportunities in the programmable space, telco space. Okay. So today I will present you a case studies that we are working on the UK company who try to find a new way to growth but as Jérôme said yesterday, I love these slides because we do provide today a fully cloud native programmable platforms that could bring off the shelf solution, such as a portal and also the mobile application, desktop applications, or even the web applications, but also provide a full API-centric approach, which is completely programmable, and that allows new players and other companies to maybe reinvent and find a new market by using our technology, our products. So the company profile of the case studies I'm talking about is a UK providers for small businesses. They were firstly providing internet fiber, as well as a broadband unlimited business broadband. And also they are also creating a website for small companies. But in order to find a new way and growth, they wanted to say, all right, maybe the VoIP might be a good product in our portfolio. And the profile of the guys are mainly front-end developers and also sales reps. So approximately 35 sales reps calling small businesses here in the UK space, and then front-end developers creating a website. So they saw a massive opportunity here with the extension of the PSTN globally here in the UK market, but everywhere in Europe, and they come to the conclusion that the large enterprise were, already equipped by telephony and VoIP, but the small businesses remains largely not addresses. So that's one of the reasons they go to that, and their ambition is really to flood the SME market have a rapid increase in market share and gain rapidly market share and focusing on client acquisitions. So they were using a VoIP solution for the internal sales force to contact small businesses, and they decided first to capitalize on these solutions to create a new service offering. But after so they gain something like 700, 800 seats, between 1 to 10 seats per company, and they just quickly realized that provisioning and manually provisioning a large number of small accounts was quite expensive and not a sustainable and scalable business. They were using bulk cloud for the things. That's the reason why they came to us, and they find us as a fully programmable platform. And the idea was to create a full end-to-end automated workflow using, of course, APIs. From the online subscription from a portal to the user account provisioning. And the idea was to no hand task anymore, and of course to serve a better user experience. So here is the main step of how they realized that using our APIs. The first step was to creating, of course, a tenant. Then create an application tenant, and then go to the SIP trunking, and with the endpoint, and then go to the user space. But I'm sure you all know that all these steps quite pretty well. Then provisioning the user account, all the lines, applications, and SIP. And then go to the routing part of the ID extension, and associate the DID and creating routing rules and with associated rights for the users. Okay, now just behind the scene, how it looks like from a Wazo, I would say, architecture and piece of pieces. So. Maybe it's a re-edit of what Jérôme said yesterday, but the Wazo platform looks like with a backend based on PostgreSQL for all the telecom, using Asterix as a back-to-back user agent, and also Camilio for all the class 4 aspect and the SIP router, as well as the whole, I would say, borderline and SBCs, and for using Camilio. And then we expose for each of these pieces APIs, REST APIs, or even webhook or web sockets to allow the developer and to provision automatically and a fully end-to-end provisioning systems. So here is another picture of what looks like the Wazo stacks, from the pure technical layers. So the Rabbit, thank you for the messaging system, the console for the discovery services system. We rely on Debian and so Postgre as well. Then comes the pure engine, I would say, layer. Asterix, Camilio, and also RTP engines. Then the business with plenty of feature provided by the stacks, and then expose the apps, I would say, layers. Operating such a stack with only front-end developers might be tricky things for them. So we decide with them to rely on one of our partners to provide them a Wazo manage as a first step in order to them to go rapid to go to the market, and also they will of course keep the the option for to re-internalize the Wazo stacks in a second step, maybe in the future. What allows them to also go to learn how to operate these stacks. That's it. It was quite rapid. Any question, maybe?
Yes, please. Thank you. So you mentioned you're using Asterisk as a back-to-back user agent.
Yeah.
Are you handling the media in Asterisk or just on the RTP engine?
I guess is on the RTP engine. I'm not a full technical guys in the telco space, but yes, I guess it's the RTP engine. Yeah.